Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Keith here from Commander Hoops. If this is your first time coming across the channel, get on it like a car bonnet and subscribe. It will be really appreciated. Big time. We're going to talk about this guy, Idah. Been a lot of speculation over the last couple of days about his Celtic career. As we all know, he was on loan from Norwich City from the end of January up until today. Now, Idah has posted on his social today. This is the post saying, "Boys, thank you. The last few months have been amazing. I've loved being a part of this special team. I've made memories and friends for life. Thank you. Thank you all for all the support whilst I was here, and the best of luck for the future." Now, looking at that, you're saying to yourself, right, he's gone back to Norwich City. But when Norwich City done a post of players returning last week from being on loan, contracts about to be terminated, Idah wasn't on it. Now, there's been reports that the price tag on Idah is between £5 to £7 million. Would I pay £7 million for Idah? Let's look at his stats. Let's look at his stats in the Celtic shirt. 19 games, 9 goals for the number 9, 2 assists and 2 bookings. And the goals he scored, we go back to the 2 goals in this jersey at Easter Road, 2 penalties. We go back to that headed goal at Fair Park. We go back to the goal at Ibrox, which we should have won that day. And then coming off the bench in the Scottish Cup final, and Bernardo taking that shot, Butland saves it, and then Idah capitalised onto it. Let's sign this guy. He's in his early 20s. We need a bit of physicality up front. We don't know how Kyogo's going to play next season. He could be back to the Kyogo he was on Ange level. Yeah, he scored 19 goals this season, but does it feel like Kyogo has scored 19 goals this season? In my head, it feels like Kyogo's on it to scoring a few goals. And the goals that stick out mostly is the Derby goals to me. So let's be honest here. Celtic are in a great position to buy this guy. He's third choice at Norwich. The only thing is his contract is up at 2028, summer 2028. So they're going to try milk the price tag. They're not a Premier League team. They missed out on promotion. And they're going to go through a whole restructure because they sacked the manager as well. I think Brendan likes him. I think he's, that physicality we've been missing since Giacomakis. Are we going to go and get the Aberdeen Morawski? We could get Morawski, but I would probably go with Idah. Morawski's stats are better this season because he played a full season in Scottish football. He obviously played the European games. People are asking about Krivista Garden. He's 7.5 million. I'd want someone that has experience of working under this manager, that has experience of working with Callum McGregor, working with these attacking players, that actually knows the stakes of Celtic. And Idah would fit that personality. When we signed him back in January on loan, the abuse he got of some fans was absolutely diabolical. Writing him off because his games to goal ratio at Norwich wasn't good. Folks, he wasn't always that number 9. He played on the flanks at Norwich. Pukki was that number 9 until Pukki left. And then you have that guy Sargent as well. So my opinion is Idah. Why not? Why not? We have the money in the bank. It's very similar to the Georgios Samaras signing back in the summer of 2008 when Samaras came in, scored them crucial goals in the title run-in, the 3 in a row, like very similar. Like we've seen the goal as well that I've been touched on. Idah scoring at Kilmarnock as well. So his position and being there for the ball is brilliant. The hold-up rate is good as well. His knowledge of the game is fantastic. And look at this is what we need. People might think that's not the answer to move forward in Champions League style. Folks, Champions League is 8 games. Celtic are nowhere near a Champions League team. Let's be honest. It's about the bread and butter. Until the club actually starts spending big money and actually start putting 30 million into the squad, that's when we start saying, okay, we can actually compete some Champions League way. It's well off it, folks. I'm not even thinking about the Champions League. I'm just thinking about getting a striker in, a goalkeeper in, another left back, and maybe if we have to replace Matt Roddy, touch wood, we don't have to. We'll use them funds as well. So Adam Idah, to me, is a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. It's not because he's Irish. It's because what he's done with them stats there. As I said, 9 goals, goals at Ibrox, goals at Hampden, scoring away from home this season, scored at Celtic Park a couple of times as well. I've seen him score against Dundee when I was at there. He helped us win the cup. He's always going to be remembered now from Celtic fans. RODGERS return. Adam Idah comes in on loan, scores that winner in the final game of the season in the dying embers. So let me know what you think. Do you think I'm bluffing? Do you think you're with me on this one, or do you feel like we should be going for Morosky or another attacking player? My personal opinion, I would go for 2 strikers in this window. I think Kyogo needs a bit of backup, offload offload it. There's gonna be deadwood going out anyway. I know people don't like that term, deadwood, but players that are not contributing enough to be in the first team, we need to do a clear out. Clear out. Brendan needs to restructure the whole team, and he needs that new scouting system. And the only way we're going to move forward is let him build the foundations. Not like where the first season he built the foundations, got a handful of players in for the second season, and then it just went balloon, and then he jumped off to Leicester. Was it just down to the cash? So Nicholson has to work his socks off in this window. Lawwell has to stop being penny pinching and put the money and the resources into this team to move forward. We should be winning the league next season by easily 10 to 12 points. None of this malarkey of dropping points to teams, letting teams below you get back into the title race thinking that they're going to do us. As I said in my post the other day, they wrote us off in January. A lot of fans wrote us off in January. I was on the verge of writing us off that 10% hope. And I did say there's a lot of football to be played. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And what did we do? We accomplished that marathon, and we got the goals, we got the league, we got the Scottish Cup. You could say we basically got a treble because we're Champions League football next season of 60 million. That alone is a massive surplus for the club. You've seen how bad they celebrate in English football when you get the Champions League places. It's crazy for Celtic to be in the creme of the creme of European football. But we'll take it from there, folks. That's me waffling on. Let us know in the comments, and hail, and subscribe to the channel.